Hello everyone. In my last video I was talking about politics in 2021, about liberals and conservatives, and what would have happened in the country if I was elected President of the United States of America 10 years from now in the future. And that my campaign slogan would be Move America Forward. And I already explained to you guys in the last video about that campaign slogan. I don't think any other politician has ever come up with that slogan for America. Listen, everyone, you don't have to agree with me on this. We can all agree to disagree. But what you don't have the right to do is attack somebody verbally or physically because you don't agree with them or they don't agree with you. They don't have a right to attack you as well. But we have to understand, we can all come into an agreement that the last president of the United States of America as Republican was not who we thought he was. And he's not the only one, but he was one of the worst Republicans in office. Not the only one. Bush, who started the recession. Excuse me, a little itchy. Listen, everyone. Okay then. Sorry. Anyway, so I just want to let you all know that this is politics of 2021. Name calling, too much criticism, racism, bigotry, discrimination. It's too much going on. And we all have to come in agreement that it has to end. I'm talking about, the issues in our country have to end. Police brutality, racism, bigotry, the slavery talk. Slavery talk, I'm talking about with the use of the N-word and being hateful and hate speech and all that. That has to end because hate speech makes things worse. It don't make things better. And I already came up with something, guys, about history. It's called If You Don't Know History, History Will Know You by Brennan Munson. Me. I came up with that. I didn't copy off of anyone else. I came up with that on my own. If you don't know history, history will know you. Name anyone else who's come up with that. Not Mark Twain, not Isaac Newton, not Mark Twain, Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking. No one else came up with that. Excuse me. I like what Mark Twain said. He said it's easy to fool those that convince them they've been fooled. He was right on that. Because, especially in today's new generation, it's easy for them to be foolish than it is to convince them they've been fooled, that they are foolish. So why convince anyone? They're not going to listen. And it's not everybody. There's someone out there who would listen. There's a few civil Americans left in our country and all that. And it's not just our country, but no country is clean, no country is innocent. Especially our country, with the history of our country with Christopher Columbus, you exactly know it. Christopher Columbus was not a U.S. citizen. He was born in Europe, in Italy. He was Italian. So in a way, our country has been founded by an Italian European immigrants. Italians are Europeans, by the way, because Italy is a European country. But guys, we all have to understand, there's always something that goes on and on and on. What I'm trying to tell you guys is, excuse me, so a little itchy. Just because you don't agree with somebody does not give you the right to call them liberal unless they actually are liberal and support socialism. I think anybody who supports socialism is a liberal. But if you actually are one, if you're not one, then you're the opposite. You're a conservative. And does that mean conservatives are 100% civil? No. Some of them are. Most of them are not. But liberals are not either. And I think everybody needs to come to the table and say, hey, let's all agree to disagree without attacking each other. Because our country has been going through hell for years, and African Americans have been going through hell. Everybody is. See, guys, I told you before, if you don't know history, history will know you. We all need to get educated. We all need to know our history. We all need to know things because otherwise they will know you, and you don't want that. We all need to be educated on history. We all need to know it. We all need to focus on it. We all need to talk about it and bring light to the issues that matter, so we can resolve it and fix it and make sure it never happens again throughout our history. Now, history, unfortunately, repeats itself. I wish it didn't, but it does. The good history is fine. The good side of the history can repeat itself. The bad, no, because no one wants that. Now, there's a lot of history. I've already told you guys in my last few videos on my other channel, and you guys can go check out those videos. Anyway, so just go on YouTube and type in history. My history videos will come up. Go check it out. History is very important, educational. We all need to rated E for education, or rated H for history, because that's what it's about. We all need to be educated. Our education system in America has failed the kids. College kids do. Everybody. American education system has failed, and it needs to be resolved. It needs to be changed. It needs to be fixed, because they don't teach you enough in schools. They need to really educate you on history. They need to educate everyone on the Constitution, especially authority. Everybody needs to know the Constitution. The First Amendment all the way up to the 27th Amendment. There's 27 amendments of the Bill of Rights of our Constitution in America, and those 27 amendments matter. The Constitution matters because we all need to read it. I've read it. Have you? Yes or no? Comment below. And I mean, comment below. You don't have to. If you want to. If you don't want to. Alright guys, that's all I have to say, and enjoy your Saturday.